Whoa, where am I? In the chief office, at least that's what it said on the door. Check it out, pipe organ. That's real, isn't it? Heh, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten. They used to call me Little Miss Bach. I thought I was a genius until they tried teaching me notes. Oh my god! I never could remember where she was. Ah! You're there! Hello everybody, this is Natnarf signing back in, and welcome back to Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, whatever, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Rise from the Ashes. We just learned that that Emma's sister used to be a detective before she became a prosecutor. So let's go find her. Where are you? I'm hungry. I really am hungry. Should I eat chicken? Oh, I'll eat a biscuit. Hold on. I should have done this beforehand. I'm so unprofessional. Okay, I'm back with my noodles. And now it's being covered. I'm apparently eating Nissin original flavor. I love it. I always loved it. This one is the one with the paper cup version, so I have to wait for it to cook into the noodles. Why is your red scarf always coming out first? Why? Lana. Mr. Wright, it seems I keep causing you trouble. Falsifying evidence. I didn't think you were that type. Criminals don't mind playing foul. Why should we? But Lana, if you were wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty. Believe me, I understand the risk. Lana, Emma told me about you. Oh? About how you were a detective 2 years ago. And how the SL9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office. That's right. Could you fill me in on the details, especially about that unusual change of jobs? I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright. And the police guy in the back in here too. A lot of revelations were uncovered of the day of the trial today, not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago. Evidence from that case was stolen. I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be. That trial, it really wasn't fair, was it? I believed in you, Lana. I believe that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth. It couldn't be helped, Lana. At that trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul. All drama aside, the fact of the matter is, At 5:15, there was no murder at the police department. Tell me it's not true, Lana. What the witness, Miss Starr, said. Are you stabbing Mr. Gooden with a knife? About you stabbing Mr. Gooden, sorry. Nah, I don't understand. Why won't you tell us? Emma, that doesn't involve just me. I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so phased before. It's true, I was a member of the police force 2 years ago. She was amazing. They still talk about all the cases she and Chief Gant cracked together. Chief Gant? He was the vice head of criminal affairs, but he still worked with crime scenes. Damon Grant. He is everything I aspired to be. They were the best team ever. They solved many crimes before the reports could even be filed. Emma really idolizes her big sister. But now you're the chief prosecutor. What happened? I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was to gain experience investigating crime scenes, so you could later use that experience in court. Grant's help in the SL9 case was critical in its resolution. After that, the chief of police arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office. Maybe I should know more about this investigation of theirs 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was second in command of the detective investigating Darky. Second in command? That means the chief detective was no doubt Damon Gant. Yes, Detective Gant and I shared the same office and the same investigations. Even had the same office. We led the team of the best detectives on the force. Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall and Angel Starr. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite go-ho. Without a doubt, Joe Darky was a serial killer. We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when the last murder took place, when he tried to murder Emma. Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Darky. You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me. Now you tell us. Well, it's only now you asked, you idiot. Detective Gant and Prosecutor Marshall were the ones questioning Darky that day. The investigation was in its final stages, and Darky must have panicked. He waited until Gant and Marshall let their guards down. They fled the room. From there, he ran straight to the office shared by Detective Gant and myself. That's where he found me. So you were the first person to run to the scene of crime. Lana. It appears so. I was filing some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Darky. Oh my god, 2 bodies! Look at them intersecting each other. They're going on top of each other and the other one's on the back. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood. 3 bodies? Prosecutor Marshall, the victim, Emma, who had passed out, and the suspect, Joe Darky. During the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Joe Darky had incurred a minor concussion and laid unconscious. What did you do? To be honest, I panicked. I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her. Well, blame her, after all her sister must have gone through. After that, I placed Darky under immediate arrest. Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident. That's right. Quite a coincidence, I don't buy it. What? There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident. Just by chance. That case was solved 2 years ago. At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved. Officer Marshall. Yes, his actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he changed completely. I guess he wasn't convinced with the grinding. What is this? He wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Darky. Life doesn't end with the closing of a case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories. That case just might not be over yet. Huh? Emma was assaulted by Darky at the police department, right? Yes, in the office that Damon and I got. That Damon, Gant, and I shared. The office that Mr. Gant now occupies by himself, the chief office. Maybe we should have a look at the chief's office, the site of the final SL9 murder. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm back! Okay, noodles is ready. Ready for me to chow down. Hold on, just gotta move my electronics. Put my papers on queue. Don't run away, Noodles. Please, you're the only noodle I have at the moment. It's sliding off a bunch of newspapers. newspapers that I read newspapers, okay? So, let's move, baby. Ouch. Where do I go exactly? This? Okay, I'm correct. February 24. Oh, sorry, Mike. Prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. Obviously. No one's here today, not even Miss Star. Everyone's probably busy looking into what exactly went down in the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are. But we proved in court today that no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15 on the day of the crime. Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case. Instead, it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty. Hang in there, Lana. I've got to find all the answers by tomorrow. Let me just save it. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Where am I going? No, seriously, where am I going? Check out here. February 24, Police Department, entrance. Oh my god, you're here! Howdy, Bambina. Oh, Mr. Marshall! I never thought things turned out this way when I woke up this morning. Que sera, sera. You'll never know where that leads. Bambina. I should have known my luck had run out when old Billy dried up this morning. Oh, Billy! Billy? Must be his pet cactus. Say, where are you heading? Yes, over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance, but we all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, but you can't go into the evidence room today, partner. Mr. Marshall, why did you do it? Why do prospectors lead headwest? If ever there was a case I need to know the truth about, it was that one. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened? I won't be getting a steak lunch today. Sorry. But I do like you. I like you a lot. Something was fishy about that trial from the beginning. I'm gonna have to use my left hand for this mouse. Because I have noodles in one hand. I really love your music. It wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so. What do you mean, fishy? Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. What do you mean by that? For example, the murder weapon. The murder weapon? You mean the switchblade knife with the broken tip? That was Joe Darkey's, alright. But in the initial autopsy report, the question was raised. Question? Where's the tip? The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained. What does it mean? It means there is a good chance that the knife was not the murder weapon. Oh god. However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased. That the facts have been concealed with forged evidence. That case left behind scars on all of us. Scars that the SL9 incident left behind. I got the looks, but he got the brains. I don't think so. He's one of the best prosecutors around. At least he didn't talk like this. He didn't talk like you. I had just made detective when he went down. Oh god, he got promoted and then he got graded. It was our first case together. Oh god. How old was he? Your brother. He was 27 at the time. He was awarded the highest honor of the day. Hold on a minute. How old were you? 33. 2 years ago. You were 31 then. Oh god. I'm apparently good with the left mouse. The highest honor. You don't mean king of prosecutors. Not that again. What are you looking at me like that for? It's an honor for a prosecutor. Mr. Marshall must have really been close to his brother. The day of the SL9 incident took place. That wasn't the same day as... That's right. It was the day of the evidence transfer. Interesting. It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall there was thunder. I can't believe 2 years have already gone by. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die. Apparently someone tried to stop you. The effective then was murdered. The evidence locker was empty. It's that screwdriver! There was something going on behind the scenes in that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of. The star was fired and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room. What about Detective Goodman? If they did something to him too, the commissioners would get suspicious. No, they were careful enough not to be too obvious. They? What are you talking about? Don't get upset, Bambino. I met Damon Gant and Lana Sky. Chief Detective Gaiman and Gant and his second in command, Lana Sky. There wasn't a person on the force who hadn't heard of the duo. That case was the biggest step in both of their careers. After that case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right? Yep. Damon Grant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. Oh yeah, where am I going? She's never been the same again since she left. Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Prosecutor Sky was totally different when she was a detective. Now that he mentioned it, you must say it something like that too. Tell me, what happened to my sister? Sorry, Bambino, but her secret is too well guarded. I never found out. Lana's secret. It all started 2 years ago. So, there you have it. That's my story. You enjoy it, partner? It was certainly enlightening. There's one thing for sure I found in the court today. That boy Edward isn't my enemy. He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict. But someone else was the one who gave him the evidence and planned everything. Ouch. That someone is Damon Gant. Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after that. Oh, where did it go? Too bad I won't be around to work with you when you become a real scientific investigator. Where are you going? Don't tell me you're really going to Texas. Adios, Bambina. No, don't tell me he really is gone. Man, don't do that to me. I like that dude already, even though with all the weird puns. The place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted. Oh god. That must be everyone's busy solving crime. Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room. They're still around? Thanks. Wow, he actually talked to us. The chief prosecutor saying what she did and the decision about what to do about Mr. Edward, not to mention our statement to the media and tomorrow's trial. There's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together. I think festive is the word usually used for these. Sir? We'd like to have a look around Chief Grant's office. Just head across the hall to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor. Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there? I mean, we aren't police officers or anything. Eh, you're right. You can't go in there. It's off limits. Not easy where Detective Gunter gets his... Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office. Oh, man. Oh, my ass. Hold on. Oh my yes. That organ is huge. I want it. Oh my god. Whoa, where am I? In the chief office, at least that's what it said on the door. Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it? Heh, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten. They used to call me Little Miss Bach. I thought I was a genius until they tried teaching me notes. Oh my god! I never could remember where she was. Hmm? Ah! You're there! Oh, it's you two. Keep got. He put that paper he was reading in his desk. Oh, so, Mr. Wright, have you been swimming lately? What swimming? No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately. I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too, with Mr. Marshall's misconduct and Lana's provocative statement. Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence? 2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies. See that big picture on the wall over there? What? Oh! Oh! That's the sword. Okay. That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me. So this is Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. What a fine-looking gent. We took it to commemorate our work together. Something's not right with this picture. It's the statue and that goddamn pot. Oh my god, where did that come from? I can't quite seem to put my finger on it though. It's the pot in the back. Can you stop smiling? Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all that day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'm going to look up here. I'm not going to lock up here, so let's go out together. Oh, but this office, it was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it? That case has long been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore. All the same, we still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there was no need to investigate it anymore. Oh god, it's scary. Now hurry up and get out. I have a meeting to attend. And like that, you slap us out of the room. Looks like we aren't welcome. But it seems that case isn't over yet. After all. What do you mean? Chief can't deny our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there. You mean like a clue? There's got to be a way we can get inside the chief's office. Oh, I really am guessing things. Right. Ah, you're back! I love you. Hey, pal. Did I go on you? Where you were in the meeting? That was just taking a breather. My feet hurt from sitting so long in the meeting. Actually, I had to serve everyone coffee. Oh no! Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop. Still, have either of you seen Mr. Edward? Edward? No. Why do you ask? He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battles between you in the court. You two in the court. That sounds serious. Is it because of what my sister said? That's basically what it all boils down to. Falsified evidence 2 years ago. Hold on. Ah! News report! Hold on. I finished recording what I need to record. And there's a TV program my mom wants always to watch from evening, afternoon to evening. So, because she says at work and I'm here. Oh yeah, that falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now, Mr. Edward has the whole world after his blood. Yikes. Oh look, there's the little mascot right there. Look, it's right there. It's right there. Look, it's so cute. So this is the police mascot, is it? The blue badger, the future star of the police force. The design's a little changed from the one outside. Ah well, the dancing badger TM is still under development, you see. You have it trademarked? Absolutely. It's cutting edge stuff. Very now. I showed this doll here to my daughter and she burst into tears. Nope, she's just scared. Don't show her the moving mock-up. Don't show her the moving mock-up outside one then. It'll give her nightmares. Poor guy. But why would Edward be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lana's guy is the guilty party here, isn't she? Regardless, the prosecutor is responsible for the evidence he presents in court. Not only that, but as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edward. Those who don't like him haven't been able to do anything because of his amazing talent as a prosecutor. But now with this, there really is so many people who hate him. In our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edward not only had that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know of for making enemies. Oh man. Hey Dick, keep up the good work. Yes sir. Let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat. Yes sir. You gotta take me back to that joint sometime. Okay Dick. Yes sir. It seems you don't have any problems with enemies. Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edwards just might crack. Actually, I took a look at the file earlier, while the coffee was brewing. Is he genuine concerned for Edward? Well, did you find out anything? The only evidence Darky left behind was during his final attack. His final attack? You mean when he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl? Ouch. Me. It seemed Detective Coach never realized Emma was the girl. That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all. Well, what was it? Oh, let's see. I think it had something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forgot. No, it's all written somewhere here in the... Okay? His powers of recollection never fail to impress. Maybe you should show him the murder weapon. Might jog his memory. Where is that? Where's the murder weapon? No, really, where's the murder weapon? Goodness gracious, it's not here. Joe Darky was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman. Businessman? What made him take a serial killer? One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car. With his car? So it was an accident. An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal. An animal? He killed the man that witnessed the accident. Then he killed the... What the? And then what killed him too. Then when he was burying the bodies, a jogger came upon the scene and was killed as well. Finally, he turned himself in. Oh god. Seems like he was a pretty careless animal. Of course, this is all a conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence. So he turned himself in. Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim, Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but unfortunately, he was arrested on the spot. What? It's a good thing that the last witness wasn't killed. That last witness, it must mean Emma. I present to you my butt. Where'd it go? So what this? About that jar, I think I've seen it before somewhere. Somewhere. Or maybe it's one of those memories people have from previous lives. This must be the most unformative detective I've ever met. Something about it makes me feel uneasy. It's like I'm in the chief's office and he's yelling at me. Chief Gunn? Where could I have seen that before? This! Let me share a little advice with you as a detective. If you don't have a clue, keep your trap shut. You shut up. I'll keep that in mind. Sheesh. I've been studying up on those facts. There's nothing wrong with Mr. Edwards. Presentation. Presentation. You think people are accusing him with justice? I know. I, for one, ain't buying it, pal. You're looking into the case for Mr. Edwards? Yeah, it was a pretty big deal while it was going on, you know. After all, a serial killer was on the loose. Alana was pretty clear in her confession. She forged evidence in order to prove Joe Darky guilty. Ouch. Ah, not again. About this. Hey, don't tell me it has a tag attached to it with the SL9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of. What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in the locker. On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, it suddenly disappeared from the locker and was found in Mr. Edwards' card muffler. That's it. Now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me. Well, what is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again. He's one to forget. I love this guy. This knife. It was Joe Darky's, wasn't it? Yep. That's right. He traced it back to the store he bought it, and it had his fingerprints on it. But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right? That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken. You don't have to take a good look to notice that. Well, anyway, take a guess where the broken tip of the knife was found. That's what did him in. Where was it? The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body. It was found deep inside a stab wound. Did it match the Darky knife? You bet, down to the last fiber. That's pretty conclusive. Okay. Ouch. Well, there you have it, a nutshell. There you have it in a nutshell. That's all I know. Can I ask you one more thing? What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gunn. It's not about money, but it doesn't turn about the chief. His office is a crime scene, right? It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. The chief is out now and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if it says okay. Well, any detective ID card can unlock the door. What? Really? But if I let the civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust. Breach of trust! Simply put, I'd be canned. Oh. Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you. I would have delegated that. This was Detective Goodman's. That won't work either. The data wasn't deleted the day he died. Now! So in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office. I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind. Damn you, Gumshoe! What am I gonna do with you? Gotta read that damn tag. I actually haven't checked it. The tag says AI 16. What's that got to do with anything? Nothing, apparently. At least that's what Edward said. That makes it seem all the more suspicious. Who knows? It might turn out to be a clue that breaks the case. Wouldn't that be nice? Because I still haven't thrown it yet. Apparently. Ah, not again. that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edward got the other day. Worry of the awards and addicted. Of course, pal. I got an award for delusions myself. Oh great, I forgot this week. Conversation already happened. Congratulations. Well, we're wondering why is there a award in the show. And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Oh god, you forgot again. What am I gonna do with you? Is it anywhere in here? Anywhere at all? I better move somewhere. Are you here? I wonder if Edward is back yet. There he is. It looks like he's writing something. Ah! What are you doing here? Ah! He sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor. Day in court, huh? I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. That's another allegation to me. Cheer up, Mr. Edward. I'm rooting for you. Coming for me. That's Edward for you. Henry's trying to hide his real feelings. What do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. Yeesh. Okay, I won't disturb you. I'll end this episode. Jeez. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, just simply wave your wand and hit the subscribe button or like button, whatever it is. Jeez. Until then, this is Natnarf signing off. Always